damn, I hope that's right. All right. We're living in the city still. It's February. Just went through that fiasco at school. Took 3 weeks off so I could learn to play chess and stuff like that when I beat my teacher. Now, my mother and father were going to move to the farm in the summertime, but they changed their mind, and now they're going to move there in the spring. So like Easter, because we all get some time off on Easter, and he figures he's going to move the whole family to the farm. He's got the first floor done, and so we're all going to live on the first floor. The plan for the house is 3 floors. He was hoping to get us there in the summertime, and we were going to move there in the summertime. But since what happened to me, he figured it was a good idea that perhaps to move a little quicker, because the teachers were starting to watch me like crazy. And so that was the plan for that. So anyway, I went from an A student to a C student, and everybody's watching me. And so when we moved to the farm, don't forget my mom has 3 children under 5 years old. And there was 8 born at the time, so there's 5 going to school. My oldest sister just started high school, and 4 of us were in the same farmer school. So when I went there, the new rules for me were that I had to make 2 friends, no more talking to ghosts or talking to myself, no more imaginary friends, which imaginary friends were the ghosts, and I had to do like a whole bunch of homework to try to get me back my grades up. So learn the formulas and get the right answers. So I was pretty popular, you know. Anytime you move from one school to another, also you're popular because you're a new kid, usually. And anyway, there was 4 of us moving into the school, so there was a lot of children, really. So I made 2 friends, one really, really smart in the class and one average. My idea was to be the average and move up to the smart person. That was my thinking. Anyway, so, no, I knew that nobody could hear the ghosts when they talked, or nobody could see them. So that must mean only inside my ears, or in my mind I hear them. And not with my eyes, but in my mind I see them. So that's kind of good, because now I can talk to them in my mind instead of talking with my voice, which I think the ghosts prefer. You're using your voice for some reason, give you vibration or something like that. But I decided that at the time when I go to school, that I'm not going to use my voice when I talk to them. And another thing, there was tons of ghosts in the city, but hardly any ghosts in the farm school, from the city school to the city. And we were living close to people in the city, like our neighbors were 2 feet away on either side, and in the back and in the front, and you know, there was a street right there. Once we moved to the farm, the main street was 2 kilometers away, and the nearest neighbor was a half a kilometer away. So there was lots of room, which is probably good for me, because less ghosts, and those we're dealing with was difficult. So I decided that I had to learn about how to defend myself, because of situations where, you know, you're not always going to have your parents there to help you and protect you. So with my 2 friends, I started to learn Kung Fu. One of my artists passed away. He was like my hero, and he could move faster than the camera. He did movies and stuff like that. So I decided to learn Kung Fu, and that would end up working well for me later on in my life. So that was really, really good. And don't forget, when you're dealing with people and apparitions, they're 2 different things. The people are in the now. The apparitions are in the past. But I didn't realize that till later. And apparitions want knowledge. Ghosts want to be acknowledged in any shape or form. And now we're in the city. I mean, now we're in the farm. No, we moved from the city to the farm. And summer is coming up, and I can't wait for summer break and to enjoy the farm. I guess we're getting some animals and stuff like that. And that sounds like a lot of fun, like a dog and cats and sheep and chickens and cows and all kinds of animals, which I'm really going to enjoy. So that's my story. Don't forget I work for God. I didn't know that when I was a child. I started to learn that later. Yeah. All right. Signing off. Bye.